The face you make when you just recorded a whole intro, but you weren't recording. Hey guys. Jumping right in, we're only going to be using 5 items: wide tooth comb, clips, water bottle, and Jamaican black castor oil, and my favorite right here, this little tangle teaser. So starting with wet hair, this is a lazy tutorial, guys, so I didn't shampoo my hair in the shower. I only wet it. I'm gonna go ahead and section off the back of my hair using my hand. I am not gonna use a comb for any of these sections. After making my first initial section, I'm gonna go ahead and start to section off the parts for my twist and clip up the remaining hair so that it's out of my way. Then I'll go ahead and get ready to prep that section for detangling. So starting with my wide tooth comb, I'm going to comb from the bottom upwards this entire section. Then taking my favorite tool, my tangle teaser, I'm gonna go ahead and further detangle the section. This is actually one of my favorite parts of detangling because when you do this step, you really get to see the definition of your curls. So taking a dime-sized amount of my Jamaican black castor oil, I'm gonna apply it all over this section, and then I'm gonna go through with my tangle teaser again, split the section in two, and begin to 2-strand twist it all the way down. When I get to the ends, you're gonna see me take the tangle teaser and then just comb through the ends one last time, and then go ahead and complete the twist. I will go ahead and comb the ends again if necessary, just to make sure that I have a full uniform twist all the way down. So here you guys can see the entire first row. Guys, so this process is pretty repetitive. So I went ahead and skipped to the very last section and the very last twist. If you find that your hair has started to dry out, go ahead and grab your spray bottle and you're gonna wanna spray the hair down just to make sure you keep the hair moist. I know a lot of people don't like for their hair to be wet per se, and they prefer it to be on the drier side, more damp than wet. However, in my experience with my texture, which is 4B, 4C, it works better when the twists are wet. I find that it makes for juicier twists, and you can wear your style longer. I know some people like to actually wear their twist outs in a style, but this twist out right here per se isn't necessarily that kind of twist out. So if you notice, I like to roll the ends around my finger and then scrunch them. That's just to help encourage the ends to start going ahead and curling up. So it's the next day, and as you can see, the twists are completely dry. So to begin, I'm gonna go ahead and put some Jamaican black castor oil on my hands, and then I'm gonna rub my hands all over my hair, and then I'm gonna begin my takedown. So initially I was gonna start in the front, but then I changed my mind. I decided to go ahead and start at the back. So all I do is split the twist, and I am not taking my time in doing this, you guys. I am literally just splitting those twists and then splitting those sections again. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this throughout my entire head. Again, this process is also very repetitive, so I went ahead and skipped to the very front when I only had like 2 or 3 twists left, because this is a very, very repetitive process. So now you're just gonna see me going through and going back to some of those previous sections that I took down and just breaking them down into smaller sections so that I can maximize my volume. Because I don't like no flat hair, honey. All right, guys, I don't want to bore you too much with this takedown, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. Fun fact, I typically like to wear my hair in like afro form. So even when I'm doing a more defined or like something where the texture is showing, it's not just like a big frizz ball, which is typically what a regular afro looks like to me. So like this, I feel like my hair was a little bit too flat for my liking. So all I'm gonna do is, once I finish breaking down all the sections, I'm going to go ahead and hop in the shower so that I can add even more volume to my hair. Be right back. And just like that, voila, magic. So you guys, my hair is not wet. I didn't wet it in the shower. I only turned on the shower and got the bathroom really, really steamy. But oh my God, get into this bounce. This afro is bouncy, textured, defined, and just lovely. Yes.